How you doing, and thanks for watching. This is George at Wicked Warnings. You're looking at the auto flasher module install video for the 2018 and newer Ford Expedition. Must have the factory LED package for this to work. Obviously, you can see what's happening here as far as the DRLs going back and forth. That's our auto flasher module. It's not going to affect your normal function when you're not in strobe mode. Of course, they're going to work. Hopefully, you know all that already. Let's talk about the install. First thing, bumper's going to come off. It's easier than it looks. Don't get too intimidated. I'm going to show you all about it. 5.5 millimeter, I believe, these tiny little bolts right here. Okay, you've got some of these, and you got 3 10 millimeters. Okay, the 5.5s are going to be right inside your fender well here, and they're also going to be across the bottom. The 10 millimeters are going to be tucked up into here, and one of them's pretty tight way up in the corner, but there are three bolts that you need to take to get this loose. Put some blue tape here. These are nice fancy fenders. Protect that. Okay, so that's going to do that. You're going to come around the front. This will all loosen up. See these white clips right here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are corresponding push-in tabs on the actual bumper cover. Just ignore that slick stick for now. So those are push-in tabs on the bumper cover. And the same procedure over on this side to remove the bumper. Let me show you the back of the bumper just to further reiterate what I'm talking about. Now this is kind of upside down, so I'll jump over it here. And this is driver's side we're looking at right here. This is going to be one of those 10 millimeter. This is going to be the other 2 10 millimeters. Okay. Or no, these are your, here they are. I'm sorry. 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter, 10 millimeter. And these are all your smaller ones for your fender liner. Okay. And then these are your little push clips that are going to lock in the top. They just pull straight out. Sometimes the white portion will get stuck on there, a little hard to remove it. But that is what is holding the bumper cover on these Expeditions. So once you get that all removed, again, with the tape, okay. Now I just have this jumpered up for testing purposes right now. Okay, I've already assembled our auto flasher module. Comes with a 2-foot and a 10-foot and a 15-foot. I put the 15-foot power control cable on it. Oop, it's right here. It's eventually going to pass right through the factory boot for the wiring, which is right in there. Right in there. It's going to go right through there very easily into the car and to your switch. Switches, there's a lot of different ones. So I didn't provide a switch. I don't provide a switch. It's on you. Hopefully you already knew that as well. To get through that boot, super easy. And on the inside, I'll show you at the end of the video about that. I mounted the module right here. I like to get a paint pen and put the purpose and the date on the module. I'm going to end up tying up that module somewhere right along in here. Okay, I ran the 2 wires straight down here. We're going to add a little armoring and looming. Obviously, we got some more wiring going through here, but they're running right down in here behind the headlight. And you can get at them by getting right in here and getting underneath there. And the way that these headlights are wired, okay, the plug is actually, pay no mind to that speaker. The plug is actually way up in the back. Let's see if I can get it on film for you. There it is. So there's the plug. If you want to take the grill out, you want to take the headlight out and unplug it, that's cool. You could do that. That's no problem. But, you know, as far as what we did, we found there's a lot of room in the harness. So by freeing up the harness, I can get to it right here, which saves me the labor of removing the grill or the headlights. So, I mean, why the heck not? All right. So I opened it up here very carefully. I was extremely careful not to cut any of these wires when I removed all the sheeting. And the wire that we're going after right here is a gray wire with a blue tracer. I'm trying to put a nice, there it is. Okay. My favorite tool, my power probe. I've already verified and saw battery voltage 14.4. When the lights were off, the vehicle was in drive, and it was bright out. I noticed that, yes, we have 14.4, and the DRLs were on. So with only the DRL on, vehicle in drive, headlights off, outside or bright shop lighting, you'll see 14.4 on that wire. Now, when you cut the wire, you can see here we were using our input-output 1 extension. The feed the wire that goes from the truck is going into our input, our yellow. Our output, our white, is going to the wire that's actually going up into the headlight plug. This is the wire that goes up into the plug and connects to the actual headlight. That'll be on our white, or our output of the auto flasher. That way the auto flasher can do its thing. And the yellow is our input. Sorry, there's your color. It's a little bit better. Now I'm going to pretty all this up, of course, make it beautiful. I ran the wiring this way for the other headlight. I came through here. Now this is my wire. You probably won't have that there, but you can easily just come right across here and come through here. Now I cut a little bit of this out for clearance. You necessarily don't have to do that, but you could if you like. And I went right through here. As you can see, we've mounted a warning stick in the front of this one also. So we did a little standoff, but I took my auto flasher wire and I zip tied it right to all of these posts right here. And I just ran it across the side like that. It's easy enough. I ran it right back up over that there, zip tied it to this harness here, followed it right back into the passenger area here. And on the passenger headlight, we are looking for a purple with white. That's the passenger. We've interrupted it. On the passenger headlight, the source is coming from over here. That's leading back to the wiring harness of the truck. That's our input going to our orange. The headlight is over there. The plug to the headlight is over there. That's our output. It's our green. It's going over to the wire. It's going on a plug of the headlight. Now, do take great care to waterproof these wires properly. Please do not use a wire nut and duct tape. You're going to need some adhesive line heat shrink. You're going to need some naked uninsulated connectors. And you make sure to heat them nicely, and do not mess up these wires. Be very careful. These, you only get one set of wires, and I admit it. So that's a quick way to get the auto flasher module installed. And of course, you're just going to have to reassemble backwards of disassembly, pop the bumper skin back on, and you should be good to go. I'm going to take you inside, show you how to get the wire through the firewall. Fairly easy process on all these Fords, very similar to the pickup truck. In here, we got a lot of room. We have a lot of room in this connector, and you can see I have cut it just slightly with a razor, very carefully, to expose that it is double layer. And now I can use a wire insertion tool, or I can slice a little slit in there. I could do whatever I need to get wire through that boot, all the while be extremely careful and cognizant of the wires that are already in there. Do not damage any of the wires that are already in there. Very, very risky. So if you want to bore a big hole right here with a bit and make a new one, you can go ahead and do that too. So inside the cab here, I would say on the Expeditions, the easiest switch is a 3/4 switch popped right in the dash right here. You can run an auto flasher module on the front of the truck, as well as out back here. That's an incandescent reverse. So I like to put a hideaway in there. So that's a better option, I think, in the back. But if you wanted to auto flasher the taillight, we'll be having that kit out soon too. But I put a hideaway back here. So if you wanted to run the hideaway and the front auto flasher module right off of that single dashboard switch, totally easy to do. 3/4 round switch pops right in right there, just like the pickup trucks. So thanks again for watching. You'll see that same switch location in a lot of the Super Duty and F-150 pickups. You see a whole lot of this dashboard configuration in the F-150 and Super Duty. So we'll see you on the next one. Any questions or comments, anything's different, give me a call back if you find a better way. Obviously, call us up, email in, let us know what you're looking at, and we'll get you squared away. Thanks for watching.